This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Welcome back. Remembering a dog's name, 12345, or password 123 is easy, but when it comes to protecting valuable information, those passwords share common patterns, creating vulnerability across the various accounts we use on a daily basis. While many accounts are requiring stronger password with a combination of letters, numbers, and characters, 59% of adults admit to reusing passwords due to the difficulty remembering them. Ryan Bowman from US Cellular is here this morning to tell us about some apps that will make remembering our passwords a whole lot easier. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Ella, for having me.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, because I'm going to admit right now I am one of those 59% of users that admits to using passwords over and over and over again, because I simply cannot remember the 20 different passwords I need on a regular basis to get into my phone account, my email, my bank account, my apps account, my computer at work. So you're going to make it a whole lot easier by simplifying, by using some apps that we can download, correct?
Absolutely.
All right, the first one we're going to talk about is called Keeper. So tell us more about that.
So Keeper is a great app for someone who does have a lot of accounts to keep track of, lots of different passwords, whether for work or personal. Keeper is an app that you can choose to store all your account information, your passwords. You can even store files and pictures on it. There is a free option. There's also, depending on what you want to store, it can go up to $29.99.
Okay.
But what's really cool about that is you just need one password to remember, and then all of the rest of your passwords are inside of it. So no more carrying around a notebook or something like that. You have it all digitally stored.
All right, I like it. So the next one we're talking about is called Dashlane. What is that one about?
Dashlane is very similar to the Keeper, to where it still stores your passwords and other information, but it's got an encryption code that's very difficult to hack into. So it's more of a military grade password keeper. So if you're the type of person who for work has sensitive information on your phone or something like that, that might be the right choice for you.
Okay, so when you download this type of app, what you do is when you set everything up is when you put in all the passwords you have for the different accounts to link them up, and then you set one password to get into that app. Is that how it works?
Yeah, so there's just one password to remember.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be your dog's name or 12345 like you said earlier. But it's once you get into that password, you have everything else listed and ready to go. And what's really neat is that it's both on Android and Apple devices. So you can do it on your Samsung Galaxy S7, or you can do it on an iPhone 6s or even a tablet.
Oh, that's nice. And the next one we're going to talk about is called the LastPass.
Yes, LastPass, again, is similar. It protects your information. You need one password to get in, but LastPass also protects information dealing with your credit card information. You can put your password or passport number in there, or driver's license number. So the more secure types of information that you have, that you can take with you, you can have stored digitally and ready to go.
Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Now, there are some other ways that I know that people might be a little hesitant to download these apps, you know, because they're like, well, you know, if I have all my apps in one place, somebody steals my phone and they guess my 4-word password or 4-digit password, they're all my passwords. What are some other ways and simple ways that we can do on a regular basis to get into the habit of making sure that we're protecting the information we have inside our phone?
So a couple of really simple things that most phones come with automatically is a password just to get into it. A lot of the newer devices like the Samsung Galaxy series or even the newer iPhones have a thumbprint scanner to where you have to have your thumb to get into the phone, so no one can guess your password. Other than that, when you're going around town and you're using your wireless network, it's safer to use your wireless network than a large Wi-Fi area because a lot of people are sharing that Wi-Fi and it's easier to get into different phones. So the nationwide network, like with US Cellular, you have that direct shot to the tower and no one else is sharing that with you.
So sometimes, like you're saying, it's just kind of be hesitant when sometimes, you know, businesses or corporations or, you know, establishments offer free Wi-Fi, to kind of be a little bit more careful of what you do with your phone when you're on their Wi-Fi, because like you said, it's a little bit more easier for somebody to possibly share your information, hack into it and stuff like that. So.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it is.
And always put passwords on your Wi-Fi connections at home too. I know that, you know, when I look at my phone and to look for a Wi-Fi connection, there's 14 14 different Wi-Fi connections and maybe 3 of them have passwords on them, so I can hook up to somebody else's Wi-Fi without them even knowing it.
Yeah, and if you have a hard time remembering that password, put it in your keeper.
All right. Well, thank you so much. What we'll do is we'll post everything on our website at ktvo.com. We'll link up information with US Cellular if you have any questions or concerns. Again, thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ella.
And we'll be right back.